What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. We did semi have a rebrand, so we're gonna have some new stuff in the videos. We're gonna have an intro. I actually semi have a logo now, and today I felt like doing one of my probably my more controversial videos. I mean, it is called Ricky's Takes. So here is my tier list ranking of all NFL fan bases, and I know I'm gonna offend some people. And now that we're back, you guys know how a tier list format works. So right here, we have the elite fans, the best of the best. We got them chill fans, those fans who, they're chill. You want to have a beer with. You won't have any problems. You have those tolerable fans, the ones where you're like, okay, yeah, whatever. You have the fans non-existent, where like, you never heard of these fans. They don't exist. And then you have the worst fans. And I think we know a few teams are going to go there. But anyways, let's get this list started. Without further ado, again, we're going to start off with the Arizona Cardinals. Now, I know a few Arizona Cardinal fans, mainly because I am a 49er fan, so NFC West, a lot of trash talk pages I'm in. And you know what? They're tolerable. They know their place, they know they've been through some shit, and they know it's just not looking good. So they're there, they'll talk a little, they'll win a game, and they'll talk. But it's alright, because you just feel bad for them, and you don't want to make fun of them more than they already have to go through. Now, we have the Dirty Birds, the Atlanta Falcons. These fans, they're chill. I know a few Falcon fans. They're chill. I never had any bad issues with them. I know they probably got a lot of shit from the 28-3, which they still hear to this day. But hey, they've been through enough, and let's give them a break, and let's move on. Baltimore Raven fans, on the other hand, these guys are also chill. I was gonna put tolerable, but aside from the fans I see online, when you discredit Lamar Jackson, these people will come at you with pitchforks. Anything you can think about, they'll just look for you. They'll find where you are. They do not like when you make fun of Lamar Jackson, which I understand, because I have a player in my heart who I would defend like that to this day, which if you guys know me, you know who I'm talking about. And now we got our first fan base that's elite. Buffalo Bill fans are elite. Everybody knows the Bill Mafia. They jump through tables. They get drunk. They watch games in the blizzard cold. They even clean up their own stadium to make sure the games happen. These fans are elite. They donate to charity. I have not heard any bad things about Bill fans. I mean, I've never been to a Bills game, but from the stuff I see online, their fan base is pretty cool and tolerable, and like, they're elite. There's nothing more than you can say. Buffalo Bill fans are awesome. And also shout out to Josh Allen, because he is from the Central Valley, so he went to a great fan base where he is not getting scrutinized every day. On a side note, where I live in the Central Valley of California, it's been 105 plus degrees this past week, and then it's coming up to be 115 tomorrow. And if you work outside in the heat, more power to you, because I can't do it. I'm a baby back bitch who's spoiled with an AC job, so more power to you. I just realized the way I unpause my OBS is the // thing, and I was just adding a bunch of forward slashes right here, and it was bugging me. But next up, Carolina Panther fans. I'm sorry, Carolina Panther fans are non-existent right now, and who can blame them? Horrible year. They have not been relevant since the Cam Newton era, and they lost Christian McCaffrey. They basically go for Bryce Young, only to have the number 1 pick this following year, but having to give it to the Bears, who are going to come up on. They could have Caleb Williams. They could have C.J. Stroud. They could have so many different quarterbacks. But you know what? It's not all on Bryce Young. Bryce Young is not the problem there. It's just horrible ownership, and let's just hope that new coach could do something to help out that team, because my family, I have a lot of family in North Carolina, and the few that still clean this team, they're hanging on by a thread. So let's hope for better days for the Panthers. I'm gonna get to the point where I'm gonna have to kick my dogs out every time I record, because they don't know how to act. They're biting themselves, just playing around, and they're just annoying. But I love them. They are my children. Next up, we got the Chicago Bears. And you know what? Bear fans, man, I don't know, man, because some of you guys are pretty bad for being as bad as a team you guys are. You guys talk a lot. You know, I'm gonna go with Bears fans. You guys are pretty bad, man. And like, I have not seen Bears fans on Twitter going, or X, whatever you want to call it. They've been going so insane the past few months because they got Caleb Williams, they got Keenan Allen, they got Roman Duze. They have a good team, but hear me out. May I remind you, it's the Bears. I wouldn't be surprised if they make the playoffs this year because they have a lot of good talent on paper. But again, I reemphasize, it's the Bears. Next up, we got the Cincinnati Bengals, and these are chill fans. They're very chill. They don't start problems with anyone except for the AFC North. I've been in some of those AFC North group chat pages just because I want to see how other people talk. They go at each other, but division rivalry, so it makes sense. But I got the Bengals as chill fans. I've never had a bad experience with any Bengal fan, honestly. So, what can I say? They're chill. They're not elite because there's not too many of them out there. I mean, there's a good amount of Bengals fans now that Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase are there, but they all been pretty chill. Not to their fellow competitors in the North though, but overall they're chill. Has any fan base suffered more than Cleveland? Let's think about it for a minute. They were literally dog shit for so many years. They get Mr. 26 allegations, and I can't say what I want to call him on YouTube because if I ever get to the point where I could get some good views and some credibility on this page, I don't want to say what's on my mind when it comes to Deshaun Watson. But Bill Cosby was not a good decision for them. I feel it for Browns fans. You guys should have kept Baker Mayfield, in my honest opinion. But now you got a $200 whatever million quarterback who has fully guaranteed money. Your fan base is chill. A lot of AFC North teams are pretty chill, as you can tell. But nobody has suffered in the NFL more than you, in my opinion. Well, except for another fan base that I hold dear to my heart. But yeah, you guys are chill. You guys suffer, but you guys are chill. Dallas Cowboys, you guys are one of the worst fan bases ever. And here's the thing. There's so many of you that makes you guys so loud and so annoying. And look, I have a lot of Cowboy friends. They're chill as hell. Some of them are not chill as hell. Some of them, when it comes to football season, I want to smack them beside the head with a steel chair and hit them with the Stone Cold Stunner. But I'm civil because I am not a violent person, even though I just described violent tendencies. But every single year is your year, and you guys shit yourselves in the first round of the playoffs. And see, I'm a Niner fan. We say it's our year every single year, but at least we show a promise of why it's our year. Because I see a lot of people say, oh, 49er fans are basically just Cowboy fans. Nah, motherfucker. We make it to championships games and then lose. So make it out of the wild card or divisional and then talk to us. But you guys are one of the worst fan bases ever. You guys are rowdy everywhere you go. You guys are annoying. Every single year is your year, but you can't make it out of the first round of the playoffs. All right, and that is it on my rant on the Cowboys. Broncos fans, this might be very this is just a personal thing, but you guys are tolerable because when I was in high school, you guys had Peyton Manning, and you guys were doing pretty good. And I had a few friends that were Broncos fans who I consider them bandwagons because they don't rep the Broncos anymore, but I digress. They were the most annoying motherfuckers I ever had to deal with in my third period class. And Peyton Manning this, Peyton Manning this. Peyton Manning is awesome. I'm not going to take nothing away from it. But the way these fools were glazing the Broncos, it's just... I think it's just from personal experience growing up that I was a very big Bronco hater just for that. And there was a specific game where Peyton Manning broke the touchdown record on the 49ers, and they just blew us out. And then I had to hear it the whole next day. But overall, aside from that experience in my life, Bronco fans are tolerable. Because when you guys were good, you made sure everybody heard it. Remember when I said what fan bases suffer more than Cleveland? I think I found it. The Detroit Lions. And your fan base, I dare say, you guys are elite. Because you guys stuck with this team no matter how bad they were. And here's the thing. Y'all was super respectful at the NFC Championship game. I have never seen and a visiting team who came with numbers. Y'all showed up with numbers and were respectful. No fights that I know of. No name calling. I mean, yeah, you guys were probably like hyping it up thinking you were going to the Super Bowl, and then the Niners like made the biggest comeback I've ever seen in my life. But you guys are very great fans, and I consider y'all elite. And now we got the Green Bay Packers. And you know, this is probably recency bias because I was at this game as well. And Packer fans are elite. And let me tell you a story about the game. As I was walking to the stadium, it was raining, you know, it was a wet game. And I was walking down the stadium and there were some Packer fans next to me. Chill guys. Said, oh, hope we have a good game. Hopefully no one gets hurt. I love that. I love that when it comes to fan bases. And then there's some drunk idiots who are Niner fans. And I'm like, they had the audacity to yell out, oh, Jordan Love, you're going to have to play in the rain today. Me and my brother-in-law had the straightest look in our face. And as the Packer fan, who was super quiet and respectful, she turns around and goes, you realize he plays in Lambeau Field, the frozen tundra. And I had to agree with that lady. How are you going to tell the Green Bay Packers good luck in the rain when they play in freezing ice-cold conditions with snow? And that just stuck out to me. But anyways, Packer fans, elite. Houston Texans, you guys are going to be a good team. But I'm not taking anything, all the new fans I've been seeing on TikTok, Twitter. Y'all motherfuckers were non-existent for years. And I'm going to put you in non-existence. Great team, bright future, non-existent fan base. And this also could be because I'm literally in the West Coast and I don't know too many Colts fans. So I feel like I can't really judge how they are. So, and where I'm from, they're non-existent. We're going to kind of do a little speed round too, because Jacksonville Jaguars, if this was England, y'all would be having elite fans. But in my opinion, outside of Duval, you guys are kind of non-existent. Hear me out when I get into this. Not the diehard Kansas City Chiefs fans, because I know a few of you. But the ones that hopped on the bandwagon once they started winning. And I'm all okay with new fans and everything. Like, you know. But this past year, and it could be because I have some beef with them, but the Swifties took over that fan base. And I'm sorry, Kansas City, but you will forever be known as that fan base for the foreseeable future. Because, oh my God, if anybody said anything about Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift, which to the point where, yeah, there are a couple, you know, maybe we should lay off a little, but anyone saying anything remotely negative about that couple, you will get doxxed. You'll get death threats. You will get flooded on your mentions and everything. And you want to know why I know this? Because it happened to me. And I enjoyed the chaos. Bring it on, motherfuckers. The Los Angeles Chargers. I have a really good friend who is a Charger fan. And he has a friend that's a Charger fan. But outside of those two guys, I'm sorry, man. That fan base has just not... It did not move to LA with them. And that's upsetting, you know. They had a good team. They have a generational quarterback. And they have Jim Harbaugh. And that enough has me rooting for them. Not to win, but just rooting for them. Okay, and here's where I have beef recently with LA Rams fans. Because up until they didn't win till they won the Super Bowl, I never heard of them. But oh my God. These motherfuckers, yes, you won a Super Bowl. Congratulations. I'm extremely jealous. Like, I'm serious. I wish that was me. I'm not going to fault you on that. But the arrogance on this fan base, on this trash talk page I'm on, I'm in a lot of trash talk pages. But the arrogance of this fan base is insane. Congrats on your ring. You're not going to win another one. Puka Nacua is great. Cooper Kupp is on the decline. Matthew Stafford is still an elite quarterback, but he's not going to be there forever. I hate y'all, and I wish nothing but the worst of y'all. But shout out to Nacua for helping me out in fantasy last year. This is from personal experience with Raider fans. Here's the problem with y'all. You guys are one of the shittiest teams every year, and you act like you're one of the best teams. And here's the thing that annoys me about the Raider fans. And I don't care who I offend, because I know there's probably, if they ever watch this video, they're going to be offended. You guys talk the most shit, and that's what you guys are known for. And you guys are quick to remind teams, you lost the Super Bowl. Beating the Chiefs ain't for everybody. Blah, blah, blah. Motherfuckers, you guys go 7-10 every year. The moment you guys go 8-9, that's considered a win for you. We are not the same. We have different aspects in the NFL. And when it was like, when you guys were in Oakland, you guys had some time to talk because at least you were part of that Bay Area. You know, you had time. You guys are in Vegas now. You're just a sideshow. That's all you are. Nobody cares about the Raiders outside of you guys. And I hate y'all. From the bottom of my heart. I wish nothing but the worst on your team. Except injuries. We don't wish on injuries. But I wish nothing but losing seasons for you guys. Now that I got that out of my system, Miami Dolphins, very chill fans. I have a friend who's a Miami Dolphin, and you know they're all chill fans. Never seen too crazy stuff about them. Minnesota Vikings, also very chill fans. I've been to a Niner Viking game. Very chill people. Patriots, you guys were the worst at one point, but you guys are tolerable now just because of all the suffering you guys are going through. So, had to see you. Saints fans, you guys are elite because every time I see a Saints game, if I'm watching a Saints game for whatever reason, that stadium is filled. No matter how you guys your team's doing, you guys always support that team. And this Superdome, Mercedes Dome, whatever you guys playing, it's a nice stadium. You guys are elite in my opinion because those Saints games, those parties look pretty fun. Keep at it. New York Giant fans, you guys are tolerable. For the life of me, I always look over here like my camera's right here, but it's right here. For the life of me, I cannot think of a single New York Jet fan that I know. You guys are non-existent, but depending how Rodgers is, I feel like you guys will eventually get a fan base going. Here's another team that's probably just as bad as the Raiders, but they actually win games. Philadelphia Eagles. Everybody knows Eagles fans are the worst. They are rude. They are rowdy. They're little kids. They're kids who are like 8 or 9 years old will be flipping you off at a game. You know, you're not safe at an Eagles game, and you guys are proud of that. But who the hell boos Santa Claus? And here's the funny thing. Yes, y'all beat us in the NFC Championship. You guys won when it mattered. But the funny thing is, we didn't have a quarterback in that game. We had no quarterback that game. And you know what made it hilarious? When Debo, every Niner was talking crap. Like, we were talking the most shit. And it got me worried to the point, like, man, if we lose this game to the Eagles, we are going to be a laughing stock. We beat the dog shit out of you guys. And the funniest thing is, look what happens when the Niners had a quarterback and a fair shot in the game. And your guys' number one excuse, you had an offensive coordinator, you had a defensive coordinator. We have fucking Steve Wilkes, so don't even go with that. Your coach is a fraud. Your teams were frauds. And after the Niners gave you the ass whooping of a lifetime, everyone else did too. Stay mad. Steeler fans, you guys are chill. Very chill fan base. I don't want to put you guys in elite because, you know, sometimes you guys you guys like to talk about your past a little, which, I'm all for it. You know, I'm a Niner fan. We talk about our past all the time. You guys are chill. Seattle Seahawks fans. You guys. See, so here's the thing. The online Seattle Seahawks fans are annoying as hell. The ones that came to Levi Stadiums were also annoying, but respectful. But you guys are still the worst. I hate y'all. Now, I'm no idiot. I know my fan base. I know how we can be. I know a certain group of our fan base. But I don't give a shit. We are an elite fan base. We take over people's stadiums. We fill up our stadium. We've been supporting our team all the time. And I don't give a fuck. Post the pictures of half-empty Levi Stadium. All those pictures are from a preseason game when it's 102 degrees. We're an elite fan base. Kiss my ass if you say other words. Tampa Bay Bucks, you guys are chill. Tennessee Titans, we're just going to speed around this. You guys, I'm sorry, you guys are kind of non-existent. I don't know too many. These teams, I haven't seen many fan base. And then, Commanders fans, you guys are kind of non-existent, but I don't blame you just because you had to deal with Dan Snyder's bullshit for so many years. You guys are coming back, and hopefully Jane Daniels can revive that fan base. But yeah, kind of non-existent for a while. But anyways, guys, that is my list of ranking all the NFL fan bases and a tier list status. You know what to do. Hit the like, comment, please subscribe. I know there's 5 of you, but I would like more of you. Pretty please. And anyways, if I offended you, let me know in the comments. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. Yeah, but it's my list. And if you don't like it, make your own. But anyways, guys, Thank you, and I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day. Later.